Okay, I know it's kind of odd to have a title of a film that features a number that has nothing to do with a sequel. But to be fair, Megan might as well be titled Bad Parenting the Movie. After her parents are killed by a snowplow, 8-year-old Katie, played by Valen McGraw, is sent to live with Gemma. Gemma, played by Allison Williams, is working for a high tech toy company named Funky. LOL. And her job involves her trying to create a new version of their popular tech pet toy. But of course, she secretly has been working on Megan, a child sized humanoid doll powered by artificial intelligence. After an experiment goes wrong, her mean boss David, played by Ronnie Chiang, shuts down Megan and threatens termination unless he gets that new variation. At home, Katie and Gemma seem to share very little in common until her interest in a motion controlled prototype encourages Gemma to finish Megan. And fortunately for her and her job prospects, their first run through is a massive success, and now she's tasked with getting things ready for the launch. Unfortunately, due to the increase in workload and an inability to relate to her new daughter, she more or less lets the prototype Megan run the ship, which proves handy for a while, until strange things start to happen to those who hurt or scare Katie. And before you can quote Ian Malcolm in Jurassic Park, things start to take a bad turn. Obviously, the film's job is to highlight the dangerous nature of artificial intelligence and pump the brakes on having it replace human interactions. It is trying very hard to be a cross between Child's Play, with a similar concept, and either ChatGPT, the new hot word for artificial intelligence, or the Terminator. But I also found it a potent commentary on how parenting has gone downhill over the years, from Katie's parents being too busy arguing to worry about keeping their eyes on the road, to Gemma's inability to take care of Katie, to their neighbor Celia, played by Laurie Dungy, more worried about her fence than in keeping her fur baby out of her neighbor's yard. Or even the mother of a kid not caring that he cursed her out or referred to her by her official name. Dr. Spock would probably be rolling in his grave. Thanks to director Gerald Johnstone and his previous work with Housebound, there were amusing moments in Megan. The ads are good for a few laughs, and her ability to discuss science at the dinner table is kind of funny as well. Unfortunately, I feel like Johnstone got that blend of horror and comedy, as well as surprise, much better down in his previous film. Luckily, the tension starts to ratchet up just as the humor is waning in the last half hour, but considering its PG 13 rating, the horror isn't quite as intense or as shocking as it could have been. It almost feels like it's scared to be labeled a horror film at times. Which, well, considering it's a horror film, that is a bit unfortunate. The use of animatronics to make Megan move and appear lifelike is definitely a selling point to this film, along with the fact that it's kind of hard to tell whether it's CGI or whether it's people actually working with a mask. Also helping is the runtime, which allows you to suspend your disbelief without being too much of a burden. I felt like the performances of the cast, including Williams, despite the fact most of them were unknown, they did a good enough job to allow you to buy to what's happening in the screen. The name itself, it may be silly. After all, we're talking about a film with a 3 in the title, but there's just enough of a spark that causes this film to work. I give Megan a B-. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and spread the word. We'll see you next time here on Tickets Please Reviews, as the booth is now closed.